Yo! Who created this song? I'm singing again. Guys, I'm singing again because I'm sore. Anyways, welcome to the afternoon stream. It's early today. I got some plans tonight, so welcome to the afternoon stream. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm playing the preemptive fingers. Hopefully it's a warning shot. Do I have the warning shots fired still? Oh, God. I don't think I have the warning. Damn it. I don't got the warning shots fired. God damn it. But I'm praying to preemptive fingers because I think we're doing a little bearish back test here. I'm going to warn you guys today, okay? I'm just going to put this out there today, all right? If you don't like bearish talk, you're not going to like me today, okay? I'm just putting that out there. I'm just warning you now, okay? If you don't like me being bearish, you're not going to like me today, all right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at me for it. Anyways, Fresh, Amrit, what's up? MJC went treadmill. Dude, everyone's doing the treadmill streams now. It's actually a good idea. Honestly, you get some steps in while you're doing the stream. I honestly should get a treadmill. But like I feel like, how do you even make it not loud? That's the thing. Like most treadmills are like I don't even know how you don't make it loud, dude. I don't even know how you do that. Anyways, Jim joined the Fudmeister. Temporarily, I'm the temporary Fudmeister. Definitely the temporary Fudmeister. Max B, finally can go to sleep at a normal time. Dude, you stay up till 1 a.m. and watch the stream at 7? You're a fucking boss, bro. You're a boss, man. Anyways, hope everyone's doing good out there today. Obviously, Bitcoin came up a little bit. We talked about this yesterday. Like, we were expecting Bitcoin to get a bounce off this golden pocket. And it did, right? I mean, that was beautiful. We had this level marked out 2 days ago when we were up here. So that Bitcoin falls, we should see a bounce at this golden pocket. We saw a bounce. But, as we talked about yesterday, if we saw a bounce back up to this box and we saw a rejection, that is no bueno. That is called a bearish retest, okay? We're flipping old support into new resistance. And it's not like one of those rejections that's like you just hit it and you kind of just stay there. No, we got absolutely catapulted back down. A lot of weakness right here at that retest. So as we talked about yesterday, I think if Bitcoin's going to reject from there and it's going to come down more, which I think it looks that way at the moment, I would not be shocked to see 56 to 54K for Bitcoin again over the course of the next week or two. I wouldn't be shocked to see it. And I know that's not what people want to hear. I know people are so sick of dips. I am too, guys. Listen, I want nothing more than to us to fucking go up to 6 figures and we're all partying up the USA. I just don't think it's time yet, right? I don't think it's time yet. And I know like the thing is like October is typically Bitcoin's best month. It doesn't mean, and we talked about this on September 30th, it doesn't mean that it's October 1st, you come in and Bitcoin fucking catapults up, right? You can have a week of down, right? And then 3 weeks of up afterwards, which I actually think is more likely, but doesn't mean all of October is green. You can see down first, create the bottom wick, and then try to push up afterwards, right? So for me, I don't like this price action. I think this price action is pretty ass. And the next target for me is from this low to this high is this macro golden pocket, which is also, if you do a trend line from this low to this low, happens to be right there. And where do they meet up? Later this week, Friday, they meet up at 55K, right? Is it a coincidence? We'll see. Could be a coincidence. Maybe we don't get there. But we'll see if this kind of channel continues and we kind of come back down to the bottom of the channel. So that's that. I hopped out earlier, one, because I had plans, and also I think we're going to see the move down this afternoon. I don't think that's terribly unlikely, man. I don't think that's terribly unlikely, dude. Bjorn, who the hell is selling here? There's always someone selling, man. Shit, we've been in this range for 6 months. Every time we go back up to the range, there's some like little puppet figure that's selling on us. We don't know who it is, but it is what it is. So if we just zoom in a little bit, you guys can see that the 1 hour RSI has corrected all the way back up here. So now we have enough room to dump if we want to dump, right? Which it looks like we may do it on stream here, which is not anything of surprising if you watch the last 2 streams. So the 1 hour RSI is corrected. Like I said, this now has room to push down again if it wants to, okay? The only way I flip bullish, okay? This is the only way I flip bullish. Because there's always a way I flip bullish. Fuck, like I'm not just going to be a perma bear. How do I flip bullish? We got to get above this red box. We get above this red box on a close. You got to flip bullish back, at least back up to the highs, right? But as long as we stay below this red box, I remain... Oh, shit. Do I have the thing still? Dude, I don't have that.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
No, I'm just kidding. Bitcoin's not going to 10K, guys. It's not going to 10K. At least not yet. But yeah, so that's kind of BTC, bearish retest, you know. Man, just another day in crypto. You know what I mean? Just another day in crypto, man. What are you going to do? 4 hours reset. 4 hours got room if it wants to go down. Like I said, the only way I flip bullish, though, is if we can get back above this red box. If we don't get back above that red box, all of this is pointless. It doesn't really matter. All it's really doing is correcting these RSIs, so now we have movement to go lower, right? So that's really that. Look at everyone's mad at me today. Dude, you know, you guys remember the last time I was super bearish, okay, on the altcoins earlier this year, and everyone in the chat was super mad at me. How did that turn out? Okay, don't be mad at me, okay? Don't be biased. I'm trying not to be biased, okay? If you're getting mad because someone's bearish, that means you're biased, okay? That just means you're biased. I used to be that way. I used to be very biased, a biased bull, perma bull, right? You can't be a perma bull in crypto, man. You're gonna get wrecked if you're a perma bull in crypto. It is what it is, man. Don't get mad. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, bro. Hate the game. It is what it is. Lake Marine, I've been bearish for 3 days, bro. If you haven't heard my tone for the last 3 days. But yeah, so that's we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here for BTC. But ultimately, like, let's get above this red box if we're bullish, bro. You know? But ultimately, like, what does that lead us up to, right? For me, I still think that if we do get a dip back down to the lows, that is sort of the point where you're really looking to add like your last final buys. As we are in Q4 now, right? Doesn't mean we're all up in Q4, but I think that's your last chance to get any buys in that you want. So if you do get that, take advantage of it, man. I'm looking at like the 2 coins I'm looking at. I said this yesterday, and I know it sounds crazy, and you don't think that these coins can get these prices because they've already gone up. I'm looking at these 2 coins, man, just because I like the charts on these. All right, this is FET, right? We got the upwards channel. We talked about it yesterday, but I know this sounds crazy. Like you really don't think FET can get back to $1 or 95 cents. If it does get back to 95 cents or somewhere along this trend line right here, that's where I'm looking to load up. Kind of like a double retest right here, right? Low, and then we came up, and then we had a second low, and then obviously we ran back up to the top of this channel. If I can get another retest in here on FET, that's my kind of point that, like, I'm crazy. I know you're looking at this like, dude, there's no way FET's going down 50%. I mean, we'll see if Bitcoin goes down. Stacks, another one. We talked about this 2 days ago. If I can get stacks back down here, I'm loading up. We're already halfway there. If Bitcoin goes down more, which it may not, it may, but if it does, fuck, it's going down here, man. And that's where I'm looking to add on stacks. If I get the chance to add in on stacks, same thing, right? Upward channel. If I get the chance to get in back at the top of the channel, we're going to step in at the bottom of the channel. If we get it. We may not get it. If we don't get it, that's okay. And you guys can have all the other altcoins you want. ETH, I think, looks like ass. This thing looks like ass cheeks, man. Like, ETH BTC just keeps going lower. I think ETH can come back down to these lows again, dude. I wouldn't be surprised to see actually ETH take out these lows, right? So like 2100, I wouldn't be surprised to see ETH back down at like 2K at this point, just because it's showing some serious weakness, continues to show weakness against Bitcoin. Like, it just continues to show weakness against BTC, man. But at the very least, I think we test this trend line. It's looking very likely, but ETH is looking like freaking ass at the current moment. The last time it looked like ass was up here. And obviously, you guys remember this dump where Bitcoin went down and ETH got... Remember that day ETH was down like 30%? Dude, that day, it's horrible, man. That day that ETH went down 30% right here, dude. You guys remember that day? It was this day right here. ETH was down 24% in a day. Like what? Like what? But yeah, it's kind of looking a little droopy, man. It's looking a little droopy here. So that's that. Sol's actually just kind of chilling, but it's not the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sol again back at 122, like for the 8th time. It just keeps going down to 122, dude. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Sol get back down to these lows as well. So that's kind of where we're at, man. Like we're gonna hang out at BTC and see what we get on stream. But that's kind of where we're at, dude. That's kind of where we're at, man. Like, don't hate the player, hate the game, guys. Like, it is what it is, dude. Thoughts on TIA under 5? Dude, whatever altcoin you like. I think if you're going to get into the altcoins, just make sure like you're confident that Bitcoin bottoms out, right? So if you're going to buy altcoins, for me, like, just make sure you're confident that Bitcoin is bottomed out first. Like, so if let's just pretend Bitcoin does this, right? Chops, and then it kind of dumps down here. If you're confident Bitcoin bottoms here, fuck, man. I mean, you get into the altcoins that you want. But if you think Bitcoin's going lower, just be careful, man. But like I said, I think this dip, if we do see it, we may not see it. Like I said, I'm not a fucking, I don't have a crystal ball. I do have diamond balls, though. I got 2 diamond balls. But if we see it, I think that's going to be your last opportunity. Like, actually your last opportunity. For the simple fact that we are in Q4 to kind of rock the ship, man. Rock the ship. And if we don't see it, well, whatever baggage you got, you know? Anyways, let's go to the 1 hour time frame and we will kind of chill out here for a little bit and see what's going on. BTC is weak since March 2024. That is true, man. That is true, man. That definitely is true. Like, the thing we haven't seen in this range, so we haven't seen like those big impulsive days. Like, you guys remember when Bitcoin used to like just have those massive impulse days where like the pumps are so fast? I feel like we only get fast dumps now, which I think is sort of telling in a way. But when's the last time we had like these super impulsive pumps? You guys remember, you know what I mean, dude? Like during this time where like Bitcoin would just be like the twop was real. It's been a long time. Like, all these pumps have been slow and methodical, right? Just slow and methodical pumps, right? When's the last time we actually saw like people step in and buy the shit out of it? It's been a long time, dude. It's been a long time. I think it's gonna come. But it has been a long time since we've seen an actual like pump. It's like not just slow, methodical grind up and then just a nuke. And then we just get nuked to the downside every time. And then the dumps are fast, but the pumps are slow. It's been a while. It's been quite a hot minute. Quite a hot minute. Let's see. Jim said Jordan's on now. BTC will trade in $100 range. Yes, Jim. Yes. But hey, actually, I hopped on right here, and Bitcoin's down what $300 since I hopped on. So your comment is already wrong, dude. It's already wrong, man. Philip said, so bored. What, of crypto? You're sick of the chop, man? I think we're all sick of the chop, man. I think it's on everyone's attitude, dude. I mean, everyone's sick of the chop, dude. It's not fun to like just go up and down. You know what I mean? That's not fun. Doesn't add any flavor to the market. But you're already seeing some altcoins making new lows. Link's making new lows. You got CRV making new lows. Let's see what's going on here in the market. Looks like a lot of these altcoins are kind of hanging from a thread at the moment. Render looks to make new lows. Yeah, it looks like the altcoins are hanging off a cliff at the current moment. So if Bitcoin does sniff lower, you're gonna see these puke, man, which is fine. Like, at the end of the day, there's too much leverage in the market anyways. We talked about this yesterday. The major issue we have right now is open interest is too high, right? There's too many horny bulls, man. There's too many bulls with big dicks, actually probably small dicks, that, like me, I have a small dick. But there's too many bulls with small dicks that just keep longing at the tops every single time, man. And until we get a point where people like start shorting on the way up, we're just going to keep going through this like sideways, man. Every time Bitcoin pumps, people get way too horny on leverage. Guys, stop leverage long and at the top every single time, or we're just going to keep doing this runaround every single time. Just buy spot at the lows and chill. Why does everyone have to pile into leverage? You don't need leverage in crypto unless you're really, really good at it, which most people aren't. But yeah, I mean, this is still too high. So when open interest nukes, that's when we can be more confident that the low is in. But right now, dude, this is still way too high. Still way too high. You know what I mean? Even with this nuke right here, we barely went down. You know? So that's kind of the issue right now. Way too much leverage in the market. Not enough people buying spot. You know? That is the main issue we have with crypto. Or actually, I mean with Bitcoin mostly at the moment. But yeah, a lot of these altcoins are hanging by a thread at the moment. If Bitcoin does go down, these things are going to get absolutely nuked. So we'll see what happens. But we'll hang it on Bitcoin here for the moment. It's flushing. It's flushing a little bit. Get out of them dino coins. SWI is up 5% today. SWI is up 5% today, but that's one coin. You know what I mean? That's like, it's one coin, dude. So unless like you're all in SWI, SWI's probably got a little bit higher to go. That's funny, like SWI just keeps kind of going up as the rest of the market goes down. SWI hasn't even actually hit this resistance yet. So SWI is like the one coin. You're starting to get a little bearish divergence now though, right? So for a long time you didn't have any bearish divergence, but now you're getting back up to resistance, and now you're starting to form a little bit of daily bearish divergence, right? Where you have higher highs and lower highs, which you didn't have like this whole run up. You didn't have. Now you're starting to have it a little bit, right as you go up into resistance. So I mean, if Bitcoin bounces, this is just going to break out. But this is a point where, you know, people are probably going to start taking some profits here. If this starts to push a little bit higher into this resistance level, people are probably going to start taking some profits here. You know what I mean? It's right there. Well, we'll see. SWI is the popular coin at the moment, for sure. For sure. SWI's your biggest bag now? It's because of pump, Chewy? That's good, dude. I'm glad you're doing well, though. I'm glad you're doing well, Chewy. It's always good to see Chewy do good. The guy who called the bottom at 16.5K, if I may remind you. The guy who called the bottom at 16.5K. Yes. SWI is eating Sol's liquidity. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Sol is, why is Sol popular? Because it has low fees, but there's so many chains with low fees, dude. There's so many fast chains with low fees that can compete with Solana, you know? So, who knows, man? I mean, it's people are hyped on SWI right now. They could jump on another coin next month. You know, you never know with these L1s. People always jumping on to a new hot thing. But SWI is definitely the popular one right now. Say, too. Say has done pretty good, too. Not SWI and Sway. SWI and Sway. I always like to call them kind of brothers. Kind of swivel brothers in a way. Kind of little brothers. Say has done well, too. But yeah, the new L1s outperforming everything else. It's not really a surprise. New coins outperform old coins. Most of the time. Anyways, let's zoom in. Let's go to like the 5-minute. Let's go to the 5-minute hangout today, guys. See what we can get on BTC. I'm selling half my SWI at 2.1. Nice. Nice, dude. George talked about SWI. You know what that means, man. Wow, George is bullish on SWI now. We know what happened last time he got bullish on Sol. Sol hasn't gone up in 7-8 months. Oh my God, man. Now George loves SWI? I think I'm going to be bullish on SWI too. That's a good idea. Yes. That's a great idea. I will be bullish on what George talked about. Oh, man. We know how that worked out with Sol last time. Let's hope SWI's a little bit different. Let's hope it's a little bit different. At least slightly different. I'm rooting for it, dude. I'm rooting for it, man. We have to break the George curse at some point. Like, at some point, George has to talk about coins, and they have to still go up. At some point. And I hope it's now. I hope it's now. I really do. Bath has been all about Kamala lately, no alpha. Oh my lord, dude. Bath is simping the chick Kamala? Oh lord, dude. Oh no, man. It's okay. What's your view on major memes? Memes, I mean, the major memes aren't going away. The only issue I have with memes is when they're the sole focus of the market. Like if Bitcoin's going up and memes are pumping, there's no problem with that. Where it becomes a problem is when nothing's pumping and Bitcoin's not even pumping and memes are going up. That's usually a local top signal. Just like the other day, we had SHIB and Doge and all these memes pumping the other day. Whenever SHIB and Doge pump, you know we're close to a local top. You know we're close to a local top. Almost every single time. Especially SHIB. SHIB is like the local top signal. Used to be Link. Now it's SHIB. Now it's SHIB. But yeah, and then celebrity coins. I don't really like celebrity coins. Except Mother. Except Mother's cool. She does some stuff with Mother. So I can't hate on the Mother. I can't hate on the Mother, dude. How do you think George paid for his house and Ferrari? Multiple ways. George is a smart guy, you know. George does a lot of things well. He runs his channel very well. I mean, he's been in the market for a while. So even if he like barely took profits, he's still made money in crypto. I mean, he's been in the market for a while. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean his altcoin picks are good. You know what I mean? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like that there is a major difference. Major difference. All right. Anyways, I guess we'll just kind of sit here and watch BTC. That's what I see like other people do. They just kind of sit there and watch BTC. And I'm like, I kind of want to do that. It's kind of fun just to sit here and watch BTC. When it moves. It never moves when I'm live, though. All right, what else? What else is there, man? What else is there, man? I mean, besides all the bearish talk, just remember the bigger picture. I like to remind you guys of this every day. Though I may talk slightly bearish in like the short term, just remember the bigger picture is up, right? So just make sure that you're positioned for this move up. If you're bullish, high time frame. Because even though we might talk short time frame bearish, like it is what it is. That's more for traders and people looking to get good entries on stuff. Just remember, I think this is where we are in the cycle. And as we head into like later in October, November, December, this is historically when Bitcoin's broken out, right? So just remember the bigger picture. Though I may sound like a Debbie Downer some days, because I am a Debbie Downer some days, remember the bigger picture, guys, all right? Just make sure you get good entries and don't buy pumps, okay? That's the one thing. Just don't buy pumps and you should be good. You should be good, right? So like for me, I have these entries that I want to get on these altcoins, but if I don't get them, I'm not going to force it, right? Like I want to get back in on FET on a second retest of this, but I'm not going to force it. Like I'm not going to get in right here, okay? Could it pump from here? Yeah, of course it could. It could just fucking pump from here and leave me in the dust. That's okay, right? I'm going to be patient, and if I get this, then great. If I get this, then great. If I don't get it, no skin off my back. I'm not losing money because I'm waiting, okay? But I can lose money if I buy it here and it goes down here. It goes down 50%, right? So just make sure you're not buying pumps. Just make sure like you're getting in at entries that you want, and you should be good. You should be good. You should be good, man, at the end of the day. All right. Anyways, let's go back to the 1 minute. See if Bitcoin can get back up and retest the highs again. Let's see. I don't know. I just thought like the SpongeBob song. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? It's Mike Dawson to smash up those likes. Let's go, man. Let's back up the likes for the early stream. I got to leave at like 2:30, so I'll be on for like an hour today. I got to leave at 2:30 today. He's in the bathroom. No, I'm not. I'm actually in this new room, man. I like this new room, but it's so echoey. I have so much stuff in here. It still echoes. I don't know why. third. It's like that's first world problems though, or third world, first world. What's like the poor world? First world, third world? I forget. This is so like a US, like American problem. The room that I'm streaming in is echoey. Like, who cares? Dude, I got this loud. I didn't even realize I have this light on me too. It's blinding me, but it's okay. I'll be blinded for you guys any day. Any day I'll get blinded for you guys. Of course. Like shit. No, come on. Guys, don't be saying that in the chat. Don't be saying that in the chat, guys. No dates. No dates, man. No dates. I did this morning. I got early this morning. I got breakfast with my grandma though. I got breakfast with my grandma. This is the stuff I'm happy for, man. I'm back up here. I can like go to breakfast with my grandma. You know what I mean? It's wholesome, dude. It's very, very wholesome, man. I'm happy. I can literally go to breakfast with my grandma, man. It was a great breakfast. I got some bacon. I got some eggs. I got some toast. What else did I get? Oh, I just got your typical, and some home fries. Your typical, I guess it's like your typical American breakfast. No pancakes, because I'm trying to stay away from, I love pancakes, but I'm trying to stay away from the pancakes. But I do like the pancakes. I do like the pancakes. Breakfast with grandma, it was nice. I love breakfast with grandma, man. We went to, she likes to go to like thrift stores. So we went to a thrift store. So we also went to a thrift store. That was fun. I'm not a big shopping guy, so I don't like going to thrift stores, but she likes to go to thrift stores. So we went to a thrift store today too. We definitely did. Oh man. All right, I thought we were going to get a little bit more action here. Stocks are getting a bounce back up, so I think that's why Bitcoin's getting bounced back up too. Pigs in a blanket. Either of war on market. Thoughts? I think it's all in the charts, bro. I think don't listen to news. It's all in the charts. It's all in the charts, man. How many times have we had war news and that's marked a low, right? Many, many times. Actually, I think 2 of these lows on Bitcoin were marked on war news. This was marked, I remember this right here. No, this one. This one right here was marked on war news, right? We had that first like Iran strike, or that was something else, I forget. But this was marked by war news. And one of these other ones was too. But yeah, it's all in the charts. I think at the end of the day, like news is news. All right, so we've got to talk about the strike. I think the strike's in the charts. All that stuff's already in the charts. Just follow the charts. Don't listen to the news, right? How many times has good news marked highs, right? Like, oh my God, we have Trump at the conference. This is awesome, dude. And that was a high. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, the news is the news. I don't really think it has any effect. And by the time you even figure out the news, people already know about it. So like by the time you even react to the news, it's already too late, right? I mean, the move already happens by the time you already know about the news. You know, like if there was some new war news, guess what? Bitcoin would dump. And by the time you even reacted to it, it would be too late. Or if something bullish happened and Bitcoin pumped, by the time you reacted to it, it probably would be too late. You know what I mean? V. Neal said, always do the opposite of what Jordan says. Good luck, man. I really hope it works out for you. That really worked out for you yesterday. It really worked out for you yesterday, man. But I really wish you luck, man. V. Neal, it sounds like you're a biased bull. That's okay. That's okay. I just try not to be biased, man. Listen, I try not to be biased. All right? I don't like being bearish. I'm not bearish very often. You think I like to be bearish? Every time I'm bearish, I get haters in the chat. I get people calling me a clown. People calling me an idiot every time I'm bearish. You think I like to be bearish? I hate being bearish, man. People don't like me when I'm bearish, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know? The moon trading shit is real? Yeah. The moon trading shit. When's the... Oh, let's check out the moons. I haven't looked at the moons in a while. Let's check the moon. Oh my god. Wait, this is the bearish moon, right? Yeah, dude, it is the bearish moon. Oh god. Dude, it is the bearish moon. Fuck. Yeah, dude. The only one that didn't work was this one. Bullish moon, bullish moon. Yeah, these are actually pretty good. Bearish moon, nuke. Bearish moon, nuke. Bearish moon. Oh, Lord, dude. Look, they were all on bearish retest, too. Bearish retest. Bearish moon, nuke. Bearish retest. Bearish moon, nuke. Bearish moon, nuke. I guess this one wasn't very good. They're not always good. I guess it's kind of random at the end of the day. But we did just get like what is the bearish moon? So we'll see if the bearish moon moons us or dooms us. You know? The moon don't miss. I guess so. I guess so. Big Boy said, I was a bull in 2021 and taught not to be a bear or just take profits when you can. Thanks, Jordan DeFranco. Just take profits when you feel cocky. That's the best time to take profits. When you want to tell other people about your gains, this goes for trading too. The moment you want to flash the P&L card, you probably should be closing that trade at that point. That's always like the best thing for traders. Whenever you want to flash that P&L card, you should be either closing that trade or taking profits. Every time. It's a great thing. It's really a great thing. It really is. Wait till we have a bearish blood moon. Bitcoin is based on the moon and stars. It probably is though. I mean, it's probably based off, like the moon has something to do with the 4-year cycle, right? Because the 4-year cycle works for stocks too. It's not just Bitcoin. The 4-year cycle is just human emotions, I think. Every 4 years, like human emotions turn negative. You know what I mean? So I think it is. It affects, I mean, it's proven that the moon affects people's moods. Especially if you believe in like the horoscope stuff, the moon affects people's moods and that are born in certain months. The more, right? I'm a Virgo, so the moon doesn't affect me as much as other months. If you're a Cancer, or I think the other one is Sagittarius, not Sagittarius. There's another one, but dude, the moon cycles like affect you like crazy. The moon cycles affect you like crazy. Bearish moves are better than sideways moves. Yes, I prefer bearish. I hate slow bleeds. Like I hate slow bleeds. I prefer if we're gonna nuke, let's just nuke. The worst is when you get this price action. That's the worst, dude. That slow bleed that just takes weeks. The best price action is this, right? If you're gonna go down, right? I prefer this. Just get it over with, fast, painless. Get it over with. It's gonna suck for a little bit, but just get it over with, man. The worst thing you want to see is this. That is the worst. So I hope we don't see like the slow bleed down. And if we're gonna do something like this, we just kind of see it happen quick and slightly painless. That's BS. In a perfect world, all you'd be looking at least begin taking profits after breaching 70K. Of course, dude. We will be taking more profits above 70K. All right, so let's keep an eye on BTC here. I'm waiting for... Credible said, who isn't bearish? This market is garbage. Incredible. You're funny, man. You're funny, man. Listen, dude. Here's what I'll say about crypto, okay? And you guys have been in the market long enough to know this. whenever the market, before the market's ready to make a big parabolic move, everyone thinks the market is trash. Mostly everyone thinks the market is trash. Now, I will say, I slightly agree with you at Credible Crypto. I think this market has definitely gone down a wrong path. I think the meme coin culture has kind of like watered down crypto a lot. Where it's just, to me, it's just not the same anymore. Ever since we had the meme coin culture come in. And, you know, that's fine. I mean, we make money off memes. We buy them. It is what it is. But I think it's kind of watered down a little bit because there's just a new meme coming out all the time. No one focuses on the same thing. Like when it was fun when Doge was the meme. Like Doge was the meme. Everyone got hyped on Doge, right? It wasn't like 18,000 memes that people were getting hyped on. You know, it was like Doge. Everyone liked Doge. Doge was cool as shit. You know, now you just have too many of them, and I think it's watered it down a little bit. Definitely. I mean, everyone in crypto knows this. I think if you don't admit this, you're just wrong. I think it's watered it down. It's definitely not the same as it was last cycle. But I will say this also. It also always feels that way before you have a strong move to the upside. It always feels like ass. It always feels like, why would anyone else come into this market? Like, why would anyone else buy this market? It always feels that way before the market goes up. Every time. It feels like ass. It feels like no one's ever going to join this market again. Like, why would retail come into this market? You know? But yeah. Still in the dumps. Big boy low tens. Who are you talking to? Big boy. Who's big boy? Oh, big boy crypto. Big boy crypto. Just make sure you have some dry powder on the sidelines. I agree. I definitely agree. Let's see. Jumping in and out is very risky. Pepe is the best meme in the market. That's what everyone will say about their own meme. You know what I mean? People will say that about Whiff, Bonk, Pepe. Shit, I say that about Wojak. I got memes too. Don't get me wrong. I got my meme bags. It's not. I'm not a big meme guy. Like I don't like the meme culture. I'm not a big meme culture guy. I think it's a little ridiculous. But I still own memes just because they've performed the best. How can you not own memes when the market goes up, when the market's bullish? You know, you kind of have to. You know. Let's see. Pepe sucks, Doge only. Yeah. It was way better when like it was just Doge, like Doge was hyped, and then after Doge it was SHIB. Like there was only 2 memes that people really got hyped on. I mean there were some other ones, but those were the main 2. Those were the main 2. Franco wants to look at others' dominance. It's my favorite chart, man. It's my favorite chart, man. We're approaching towards the bottom of the others' dominance trend line as well. Right? So, I mean, if this comes down to this trend line again, that's probably also a signal that you probably want to be getting into altcoins outside the top 10, not the top 10 altcoins. If this comes down to this again. Obviously, this trend line could break, but I mean, it's like any support. Like you respect support until it's not support. But this chart tells me, like, what does this chart tell me? This chart tells me I probably want to be in altcoin. Like, if the market's going to be bullish, I probably want to be in altcoins outside the top 10 rather than the top 10 coins at this point. Okay. Now, Bitcoin's the safe play. I think you always want to be in Bitcoin, but I think if you're looking at altcoins, I think at this point you probably want to be outside the top 10 versus inside the top 10, just based on this chart. It was different, 4 or 5 months ago. It was a little bit different story. Now you're back down here. You probably want to be in altcoins outside the top 10, just based off this. Just based off this. Next bull run, there will be so much memes, we'll have less pumps. Yeah, every cycle is like that. We just see less and less like parabolic altcoin pumps, just because there's more coins, there's more supply, and the more people come into crypto, there's less new people to come into crypto. You know. You still think the top in this year, it feels so similar to first top from past cycle where we top in April? Man, I gotta say, like, I'm not sure, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's guaranteed. I do think that when the market does break out, it's gonna be quick. I don't think, unless we see some like crazy shit like COVID again, where they just print money up the wazoo, I just can't see. This is just me. I just can't see the way the market is right now, like the market going up only in 2025. I can't see that. Like, I can't physically picture, unless they just print money. Because think about it. We've had every single bullish thing that could have happened has already happened for Bitcoin. Like, we know, like, Trump is very pro Bitcoin, right? So that's priced in. The market already knows that. The market is priced in Trump being pro crypto. The market knows this. So if he wins, it's like not, I think it'll be slightly bullish if he wins, but it's not like this thing where I think Trump wins and Bitcoin pumps to 150K. You know, I don't think it's like that. But yeah, I think when it does happen, it's going to be quick. It's going to be a quick, impulsive move. I just don't know when it's going to happen. I've said a million times, I thought we were already going to break out by now, right? Now, Bitcoin hasn't gone down that much. I mean, it's at 62,000. It's been going sideways, but like, yeah, man, if we're going to see this move, I think it's going to be quick. I don't think what you're going to see, and I think this is what a lot of people expect, and I could be wrong. I would prefer it was like this. This is just easy mode, and I would prefer all 2025 is bullish. But I think a lot of people are expecting something like this, where the market's just going to like rip up all of 2025. And I can't see that unless they come in, something like COVID or something like that happens and they just print money up the wazoo, you know? Yeah, and maybe that happens. Maybe it's a war. Maybe the US get involved in a war and they have to print a shitload of money. Then, yes, that is the case. Which obviously we don't want that. I prefer that not to happen. I don't want wars. I like peace in the world. But historically, war has been bullish. You know? So, like, I don't want that. Like I said, I'd much prefer peace in the world. War is never good. But if they turn the money printer on because of that, well, that would be different. That would be different. Next rate cut, November 7th. But yeah, I mean, Powell said they were probably going to get another 50. It's like the market already knows that too. That's the thing. Like, we already kind of know all these things. So what's going to be a catalyst that we don't know? We kind of know all the bullish things already. Like, we know all this stuff. The market knows this stuff. What's going to be a new catalyst that's going to push us up? That's what I want to know. Anyways, looks like we're getting Bitcoin to come down here. Let's keep an eye on BTC. Enough talking about weird stuff. Let's go back to BTC. So, see if Bitcoin come back down and test the lows, guys. Like I said, if you're just coming to the stream now, yes, I am bearish. If you don't like that, well, I apologize. Don't take it out on me. Take it out on the market. I'm just telling you what I think. Don't hate me because I'm bearish, okay? It is what it is. You can't please everyone, dude. You know? But yeah, so if we lose this level, I think it's likely we're going to come down to like the mid 50s. 54 to 56. 54 to 56K is the macro. There's more macro golden pocket. If we start to lose this level, I think it'll be quick. Why do I think it's going to be quick? Because all these open longs, all these longs are still holding their open long positions. And if Bitcoin pukes, all their stop losses are going to get hit. They're going to get liquidated. And I think that's going to cause a cascade pretty quickly to the downside. Because there's still so many longs open. But let's see what happens. Yeah, it is what it is. Jordan's always bearish. No, that's not true, dude. That is not true. That is not true, man. That is definitely not true, dude. Fill all the CME gaps. Oh, you want to fill the 9K CME gap? No, we don't want to do that.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
Oh shit. No hate, said Bajoran. Yeah, no hate, man. Like I said, don't hate me. That's the thing. Like I there's no reason to, like, if you disagree with someone, just say, hey, I disagree, I'm bullish. That's cool, man. I respect it, dude. There's gonna be a time where you're probably bearish and I'm bullish. I respect it. You know? Yeah, we control a little bit. But you know, you don't, like I said, my favorite saying in the world is don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro. But yeah, that bearish retest was real, man, and we came right up to that level, right up to this previous low from right here back on September 20th. And we hit it, and we instantly nuked. Instantly nuked. So, yeah, that is what you call a hardcore bearish retest. Bearish retest, don't say. I just want to know about CZ time in jail. Me too. He hasn't talked about it. He hasn't talked about it at all. And is it a coincidence he got out of jail and we instantly start nuking?
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I'm fucking leaving! The show goes on! This is my home! They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, because I ain't going nowhere! Fuck that!
Oh, I love that one. I love it. The CZ Wolf of Wall Street meme is the best. Why is CZ walking funny? I don't know. We haven't. All we need is CZ to come out and say 4. If CZ came out and said, "Don't worry, guys, market is bullish, 4," we would pump. Where is CZ when we need him? Oh shit! Bada bing, bada boom. Where is CZ when you need him, bro? Where's the 4? Where is the goddamn 4, dude? Oh, God. Oh, okay, so we're seeing altcoins starting to get nuked. Here we go. Altcoins are starting to come down heavy. Oh, my God, yes. Not yes, but, like, yes, they are coming down heavy. You're starting to see the altcoins break lows. So Bitcoin is back down at support, but you're starting to see altcoins starting to break lows. We talked about if Bitcoin was to break, if Bitcoin is to break this low, which we don't know if it is yet, it could still hold here again. If it holds here again, great. You bulls are safe for now. If it holds here, awesome. But if Bitcoin was to break this low, a lot of these altcoins are holding on a thread. Holding by a thread at some of these support levels. And if they go, then they will go. If they go, they definitely will go. It's quite a saying. But yeah, some of these are definitely looking a little shady. Definitely looking a little shady, dude. Oof. Man. Oof. Man. It's looking so good 3 days ago. Oh, shit. All right, let's go back to BTC. Let's see if we can bounce from the support. We're back down at the golden pocket again. Back down at the golden pocket. CZ got diddy. Oh, man. CZ got diddy. I don't get this diddy joke. I feel like I'm just so old now. I constantly see people talking about this diddy joke. Maybe it's because I don't go on social media that much. I don't get the diddy joke, man. I don't understand it. I see people like saying like Beyonce and like Diddy were hooking up or something, and I'm like, where does this even come from? Where is this Beyonce Diddy stuff? Like, I know who Diddy is, but I know what he did, but I don't get the joke. I don't get why this is like some funny stuff. You know what I mean? I don't get why this is funny. We're breaking down below the hot pocket. I think so too. Fahid, I believe so as well. It's a Gen Z world. We're just living in it. Yeah, it's a Gen Z world, and we're all living in it. It really is a Gen Z world. I remember when millennials used to be the young ones. They used to say millennials are lazy. Now it's Gen Zs are lazy. Whatever is like that in the whatever group is in their like early 20s is the lazy ones. That's what I realized. Doesn't matter who it is, they're always the lazy ones. Whoever's in the early 20s. Every time. It's a TikTok. It's a TikTok, man. Guys, get off TikTok. It's gonna rot your brain, bro. Get the hell off TikTok. It's gonna rot your brain. The TikTok. You know? Bro, do you watch the news? Not really, dude. I don't really watch the news. I really don't. Jordan's finally a boomer. I am finally a boomer. I'm not a full boomer, but I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. You check total 3? Dude, I don't know if we want to check total 3, bro. There was something really sketch that was going on with total 3. Oh, this was my idea here. But I'm just getting rid of this. What we really don't want to see is we want to see this hold on total 3. Like, this is why this level right here is very important for Bitcoin and altcoins, because you had this breakout of a 6-month downtrend. You don't want this just to nuke right back below. That nukes right back below. Oh my, that just looks horrible, man. That just looks horrible, dude. That's just like the epic fake out, and just you're just going back to the lows. So like, this is why we want it. Like, if you're a bull, you want to see Bitcoin bounce here, dude. Which it is. I respect it. Like I said, I'll flip back to a bull if Bitcoin can get back above this red box. Only if it gets back above the red box, though. But you really want to see Bitcoin like bounce here if you're a bull, because like this total 3 chart it would look pretty nasty if this just dumps right back in here. That's definitely not what you want to see. It's fine now. I mean, you're back testing right now, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. But yeah, you don't want to see that just dumping right back below there. You really don't that. I don't want anything to Arch Enemy doesn't want anything to bounce. He's like, I want to buy lower, bro. I want nothing to bounce. Oh, fuck. Is Jordan in prison? Dude, I'm not in prison, man. I actually wouldn't mind spending 1 day in prison. Just to kind of see what it's like. Not a dangerous one, though. I don't want to get stabbed. But, like, just kind of a normal prison where, like, there's not, like, you know, murderers and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind staying 1 day in prison. I just kind of want to see what it's like in solitary, you know? Kind of be nice, too. No phone. Be forced to have no phone. In solitary. All right, Bitcoin's bouncing. Ninja said to load up on essentials, so I did. Ninja? Jordan will find a girl in prison. More like find a dude in prison, dude. Yeah, daddy. Daddy. More like find a dude in prison. DY said dot. Dude, do you really want to look at dot? Okay. It's probably back down to the level I said it was going to hit 3 days ago. It's probably back down there. It's one of the quicker ones to get down there. Polkadot. 1 day. Not quite. You're almost there. You're almost back to the lows. It was a fun 2 day bull market. It really was. It really was a fun 2 day bull market. I really enjoyed it. But Yeah, you're almost back down to the lows on DOT. I think if you can, just based on previous price history, if you can pick up DOT in this green box, that is a good buy. Obviously, I'm not going to be buying DOT just because I think there's better coins to hold. But if you love DOT and you think DOT's the future of finance, buying in this green box has been a very, very good idea every time it's come into there. So you just got to respect it until it doesn't work. So if we do see one more nuke down and you can get an opportunity back in that green box and you love Polkadot, there you go, dude. There's your entry. Every time I come in here, you get a bounce. So we'll see, dude. We shall see. But you're almost there, right? Between 390 and 340. Almost there. Slowly. Slowly but surely. Oh, God, dude. All right, we're seeing Bitcoin bounce. So for now, the bullas are safe. The bullas are safe-oo for now. We may not get the dump on the stream. We may not get the dump on the stream. Doesn't mean it ain't coming, though. Wayne said these people will start World War III if that's what they think will distract us while they cover their tracks. It's only a matter of time. There's so much tension in the world. Like even from like individuals, man. I just think like individuals in the world are just so tensed up, right? So like I think countries are very tensed. I think individual relationships are very tense. I just think people in general are very tense because of inflation. Definitely because of inflation. Definitely because the world's just fucking weird now. It's just fucking weird. This world is just fucking weird. I just think people are very tense. It's only a matter of time before one person who's tense or one leader who's tense does something stupid. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And the longer time goes on, the more likely that it becomes. You know? But I think the world is very tense. People are just very tense. It's my favorite word right now, tense. Very tense. 50% profit is better than 99% of investments. That's how greedy we've gotten. We have gotten very greedy. Crypto's gotten very greedy, man. But like it's because we got spoiled in the past. You know, we don't get very happy with 50 to 100% pumps. But I think that's also the issue now. People are so quick to take profits now. It's very hard to sustain. I think it also has to do with the economy too. It's so hard to sustain big pumps. Like it's, you know how hard it is to get 10, 20, 30x pumps now? It's so hard because people are just so quick to take profits because people need money. So people are just taking profits so much earlier than they used to. It's so hard to sustain a rally now. Like no one has the diamond hands they used to. It's a bunch of paper hands. So you got to adapt. You got to adapt to the paper hands. People just sell so quick on every little pump. You got to adapt to the paper hand mindset with the altcoins. Your altcoin's up 50%, you should be taking some out in this market, in this freaking market. You know, it is a paper hand market. It ain't a diamond hand market right now. It's very, very, very hard diamond hand. MJC, later. Later, girl. Later, girl. Oh, shit. Quick in and out. That's how it is now. People are just so quick to sell. And so honestly, it's not that quick to buy in at the end of the day. Am I streaming from a jail cell? Kind of. Let's see. You need paper hands for altcoins or you get wrecked. That's what I'm saying. You need like, you gotta like, people get mad when someone's bearish, right? But at the end of the day, what I've learned over time is you gotta know when to switch. Like you gotta know when it's okay. Like it's okay to be bearish. Like that's how it is for altcoins. For Bitcoin, I generally think like over the long enough time period, you probably should be bullish on Bitcoin. Like be bullish on Bitcoin over high time frames. For altcoins, dude, you gotta flip bearish. Like, you don't be a permabull. You're gonna get wrecked if you're a permabull on altcoins. You're gonna get freaking wrecked. You gotta know when to switch. You gotta realize that when Bitcoin is not looking too good, you want to be out of those fucking altcoins, bro, because those altcoins are gonna get wrecked if Bitcoin looks like ass. You know, like, you gotta be quick with the altcoins. You gotta be very, very quick with the altcoins, especially nowadays. It was different back in the days. People had resolve, and you could get like sustained pumps. But at least how it's been, I would say since 2021, it's just been very different. That'll change. I think that'll change. This is all purgatory, sideways purgatory talk, you know. Did ETFs kill the crypto market? I definitely think there's some shenanigans going on with the ETFs. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely think there's some shenanigans. Think about it. When gold had their ETFs come out, it was a lot of manipulation with gold. A lot of manipulation with gold, right? With paper gold and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some shenanigans going on with BTC over the last 6 months. Would not be shocked. Now, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to make that excuse of why Bitcoin's not going up when the stock markets have just been ramping up. Stock markets are at all-time highs. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's some shenanigans going on for the past 6 months, but you can't blame it on that, you know. XRP ETF files? Oh, God. It's all veterans right now? Yeah, dude, I know everyone in the chat. You know, when you start seeing everyone in the chat, is the only people you see in the chat are people who have been here for a long time. That's when you know, like, you're probably relatively close to a move happening, is when the only people you see in the chat is OGs. That's all I see right now, which means we're probably relatively close. Hopefully. You never know, though. You never know. Eat that, Jordan haters. XRP gonna beat Sol to ETF? Dude, I mean, it has to get approved, though. You only believe ETF stuff if BlackRock is the one who files it. If it's not BlackRock, don't believe it. That's why I like Solana. Solana got filed by one of them, but BlackRock didn't file, which means you can't take it seriously, right? Only take something seriously if BlackRock files. So if BlackRock files an XRP ETF, fuck yeah, let's go. But if it's just the other people, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's why people got hyped with the Solana one, and BlackRock never filed. You know, so I don't think that's going to happen, because I believe that BlackRock pretty much controls the world, in my opinion. If BlackRock wanted it, it would happen. It would fucking happen. You know? Larry Fink. I haven't seen anything about Larry Fink in quite a bit. BTC bear flagging? Yeah. Definitely is. All right, guys, I got to head out. It's 2:30. So we've been live for like a little bit over an hour 15 minutes. So I'm going to head out. You guys have a great day. Like I said, I am still kind of bearish, but at the end of the day, I will be, if Bitcoin can get back above these lows, I think it would be smart to probably be bullish again. But until then, I got to still lean to the bearish side, man. Unfortunately, I don't like being a bear, but I still got to lean to a bear side. And I think if Bitcoin does decide to take out these lows, we probably would see the mid 50Ks pretty quickly. But we'll see, right? We'll find out over the next few days what's going to happen. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. No 7 p.m. stream today. I got some plans tonight, so I will be live tomorrow 7 p.m. Right? Unless there's like some massive nuke. If there's like a massive nuke tomorrow or pump, I'll hop on early. But other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 7. So everyone have a great day. Take care. Much love. Stay safe out there. If you got longs in, or shorts, make sure you got those stop losses in. Just be safe out there. Be safe out there in these markets, because they are scammy. All right. Anyways, peace.